Hey everyone, this is the next video in our series about load balancing in microservices. So far we have covered Netflix ribbon with Spring Boot. We have covered demo also with service discovery, and even if when the service discovery is not available, how we can achieve Netflix ribbon load balancing. And this video is almost the final video where we are going to see how we can customize the ribbon. If we want to customize it, how we can do it, and what are the options available for the customizations. So go ahead and get started. So last videos, this was the design that we have completed. So doctor portal contacted the service discovery, and we got the doctor service instances, right? So we had 3 instances and we successfully able to call the doctor service instances. So these two I have not covered. This was supposed to do with by you. This is same as doctor service, right? So we have ribbon as a load balancer. So what is the main functionality of the load balancer? So if we divide it into two, first it has to check the health of the application that you have configured. Second is load distribution, which is the primary functionality. So whatever services, what a server that are configured with it, it has to check whether they are available or not, and then if they are available, then based on the algorithms that is implemented, it distributes the load on that. So these are the two places that we can configure. So far in the demo we have seen the default configuration that is provided by Ribbon. So what if I want it my way and I have some custom requirement? How we can do that, right? So let's go ahead and see that. So IPing is the one interface that is available that comes with the load balancer ribbon. Okay, so it is there for the health check. The implementation inside IPing is going to check the health. So what are the default implementation that are available with ribbon? Dummy ping is there. So whatever servers that you have configured, it is going to consider that as true, and it is going to call that right directly. So it is just as name dummy. It's dummy, not going to do anything special. Next is ping URL. Here you can configure some URL so that before calling that, to check the health status of that, it can call that URL, and it will call that URL, and based on the response it will decide whether it is up, whether it is live, its health is okay or not. So normally in ping URL you configure the health URL of the microservices that you have, right? So health URL, you remember when you have to add a Spring Boot actuator and it provides you the health URL so that you can check the health of the application. Next is NIWS discovery ping. It is when you have service discovery into your application configured, so it is the default implementation that comes into picture, and it contacts the service discovery instead of checking itself the state health of the application, health of the microservices that you have configured. It contacts the service discovery to see whether that service is available or not. So this is the thing. So let me show you this IPing and this implementation in the application itself. So this is the doctor portal application that we have. So I have configured the Netflix ribbon here. So we are taking the Netflix service discovery also, that is a Eureka client is also there. So Netflix ribbon is there. So that IPing that I was talking about, so if you go ahead and search the class by IPing, so I already had searched about it, so that is why it was coming. So IPing, this is the interface, right? And there are many implementation available for this. To check the implementation in IntelliJ IDEA, this I button is there. So whatever classes are implementing this interface are going to come here. So these are the different implementation coming here: dummy ping, NIWS ping constant, and ping URL. So you can go ahead on different one and see the details about. I have explained what functionality is that, right? So what next? So next customization is about our rule, I rule. How it is going to, what is the rule by which it is going to distribute the load on the different instances that are available, right? So first one for that is random rule. So if you have 3 instances and your request is, this is the client, requests are coming from here. So random rule implementation, what it does, so it randomly picks the any instance from here, right, and pass on the request into that. So it can be first request is coming, it can go here, second can come here, and third is coming, third also can go here. It is not guaranteed that all the servers will be getting the request, right? So this is the function of random rule, as name suggests itself. round robin rule, we have seen it, and this is the default implementation provided by that. So when request is coming, it makes sure that all the instances that are available getting the request subsequently. So when first request is coming, it is going to first instance, second is going here, third is going here, and then fourth is again going here if there are three servers, and subsequently, right? So this is the round robin rule. Next is zone avoidance rule. So this implementation comes into picture when you have AWS kind of things configured in your application, right? So in that case, it is applicable. So let me show you the I rule also in the application. So if you go ahead and search the class I rule, you will get that, right? And see the same way implementation. So there are different lot of implementations available, right? Best available, client configurable, predictable, round robin, random rule, round robin rule, random rule. You can see the implementation of this. These are the like basic implementation that the functionality is there. So you can see how they are implemented here, right? So this is the thing that we are going to use. These are the two customizations, and let me show you how we can use this in our class, right? So this is our Doctor Portal application. We have to create this. This is the Doctor Portal application that we have. Spring Boot, enable discovery client here, and ribbon client is here. Okay, ribbon client we have commented it out. So now we have to export this one because we want to configure this ribbon client, right? So how we can do this? Go ahead and create one class, ribbon configuration, right? So this is the class created here, and you have to annotate it with configuration. And now next step is very important to consider. So where this class is here, so when your application is running, this configuration will come under this Doctor Portal application, which has a Spring Boot application. So this configuration will be automatically detected, right? So we do not want that with ribbon. So what will happen when you do this? So all the ribbon clients that are in your application will get the same configuration that you are doing here. We do not want that, so we have to avoid the automatic component scanning when your application is starting, right? So what we can do, we have to make this class ribbon configuration out from this Doctor Portal. How we can do that? So you can change the package here. So I can make it config and then Doctor Portal, right? So config and remove it from here, and move to this package. So now what happens? We have comgl, and inside that we have config. So they are parallel, right? So when your Doctor Portal application is starting, so all the application under this Doctor Portal are going to get component scan automatically, but this will not be picked, right? So we will use it as per our requirement, right? So this is configuration, and this is okay, good to use now. So we have to now create the that customization that we were talking about, right? So we have I rule, right? So rule new. So what we want, the default implementation was round robin. So in this case I want random rule, right? So this is coming here. So what we can do, return it directly here, and don't forget to do this I win, so that we get the I rule implementation of this whatever you have. So by default is going to replace by this one that we are giving this class implementation we are giving. So by default was round robin, it was picking, but now we want this to random rule. So even if you want to more go into customization, you can yourself implement this I rule implementation and implement these methods accordingly if you want to go deep, right? You can see the reference from the random rule how they have implemented that. So this is the configuration, and this one is here. So next what to do, come to Doctor Portal application. Now I have to open it, ribbon client name, Doctor Service, name it Doctor Service app that we have. So now next name I have to give configuration. Now here I have to configure this ribbon configuration. Ribbon configuration dot class. So when your application is starting, it will detect the ribbon client, Doctor Service app is here, right? And it will read the configuration from here, ribbon configuration, right? So when it will go to the ribbon configuration, it will see that random rule is there, so it will apply that one. So I think I am not doing that, so you can do that. It is in the same way, right? So this is it. We all are done. So go ahead and start the application and see this in action. So our other applications, doctor service, that we have to call, so they are already running from the previous video that you can see. So I started that in that one. Okay, so we have Eureka server also running, so we can go ahead and see that also. So this is the Eureka that we have. So all the services, 3 services are configured here, right? Okay, so doctor portal application is running on 7081. Let's go ahead and access this. 7081 doctors, right? So we are getting the response from the port 9083. Refresh it again, 9082. Refresh it again it got the response from the 9082. If you have not implemented the I rule, it would have been the next one, right? Refresh it again, you will get 9083, 9083, 9082. 9081 is not coming here, right? So yeah, once you got it, right? So you refresh it, so randomly it is picking one server and sending the request into that. So this is about the customization, and this is the official page for the documentation, where you can see more customization for this customization information here. I will put this in description box also, you can get directly from there. You want to watch the other videos I have posted here, so there is one more coming here. So this is the last video. If you want to cover me more about it, you just put that what you want to cover, I'll cover that also, right? So this is it. So maybe in the next video I'm going to come up with the new topic. So if you have something in your mind, you just put that in comment section, I'll try to honor that. So the next topic that I'm going to cover, you will get that information in the description box, right? So I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.